anxious, dissatisfied, tired of waking up in that same hot bed of misery you have come to refer to as your life? Caught in a cycle of going to work, coming back home, watching anime, and doing it over and over again? Convinced that everyone else has their life figured out while you go from disaster to disaster, waiting for the next day that you will find yourself in a good mood for more than 5 minutes? Well, then you're Akira Tendo, caught in a toxic work-life culture of an exploitive company, slaving away for hours with an unhealthy amount of unpaid overtime. And then he goes home and takes those feelings with him. And every time the alarm rings, all he can think about is the dread of going back to work. So he barely takes care of himself day after day, filled with coffee and instant ramen and other humans who are just straight up.
I never look both ways before crossing the street, cause I'm a bad bitch.
Us Akira, us. Pushed so far that he finds himself even losing the will to give up on life. There's a scene where Tendo is standing at a train station and he says that if this barrier between the train tracks and the train station wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have had to go to work tomorrow. And that line is so sad, it sent me in depression for 3 days, cause one day I might have to work a job or something. And you watch Tendo as he transforms from this golden retriever of a guy to a former image of himself. Colors slowly draining out of his world, the bright colors of young passion and enthusiasm now replaced with the depressing monochrome of exhaustion. His mind searching for anything that can end his misery. I don't know, like a zombie apocalypse maybe? As Tendo wakes up in a world filled with zombies surrounded by death on all sides, there is only one thing he can think about. Fuck, I'm going to be late for work again. But as he slowly realizes what is happening as the world burns around him, he reacts like a normal human would. Screaming out and smiling like a fucking idiot. We all have seen zombies in cinema and anime, but what Zom 100 does different is Akira Tendo. The anime opens up with a scene of him watching a zombie movie, eating ramen and saying to himself, God, I wish that was me. In his best Konhab voice, I guess. There is a scene where he resigns by tackling his boss through the balcony. This is the kind of shit that you imagine when you're in the bathroom and narrate it out to your imaginary YouTube audience. After effectively killing his boss and resigning at the same time, God, I love this anime, he turns and sees his office crush, who is now turned into a zombie. And when I saw the scene, I was like, smash, next. Akira then runs out of the apartment, missed opportunity, leaving his previous life behind, and we leave him there and meet him later in the day outside a convenience store. And he says something that I'll reveal later in this video for dramatic purposes, but from here on, the series gets more and more interesting. Akira makes his bucket list, 100 things I want to do before becoming a zombie, although the title implies it's the bucket list of the dead, the zombies. But zombies can't have bucket lists, because they are already dead. So then he decides to drink beer and loaf around, like a normal person would in a zombie apocalypse. But he makes a horrifying realization. He has run out of beer. We then cut to a family trapped in their home, zombies banging at their door. I don't think we are going to survive, dear. Yes, dear. Let me go outside in the balcony and hold my head. I have seen people do this in Hollywood movies. Damn, it's not working. Hello. What the fuck? What happened, dear? Sorry to surprise you. It's okay, dear. It's okay. I'm dear and she's dear. I was going to buy a beer. You guys want anything? Toilet paper, I guess. Now this right here, that is realism in anime. This bitch asking for toilet paper is the most real thing I have seen all day. Akira then buys beer, meets a girl, almost gets killed, ride a Harley Davidson. This guy is living my dream life. And that is when it hit me. I got to appreciate little things in my life, man. I started having a huge realization moment. Akira made me realize we live for a finite time, and in that little time I have so many hopes and dreams. I knew this already, but when someone outright said it, it's not like the mystery line from before is we could die today or 60 years from now. Either way, there is never enough time to do all the things we want. So Akira sets out to do everything that he wished he did, and it's awesome seeing him just go through life. A zombie apocalypse? Anything is better than going to work every day. So he goes on road trips, reunites with old friends, buys beer, and he laughs often. Stuck in a burning world, perhaps the most isolated human in the world, he retains his humanity. at the edge of meaning and existence. He parties like hell. And aren't we all stuck in a zombie apocalypse, thrown in this era and this world, plagued by the same questions that the couple were? Is rescue coming? Are we gonna make it? What the hell are we even doing here? And we are expected to live through it. And how do we live through it? With passion and freedom and a smile on our faces. With a passion to pursue life for the sake of it. A freedom to do whatever the fuck we want. And a smile cause it just looks good. Nothing will work out according to plan, and maybe I'll never understand this shit. Then I'll live even more passionately. And that is what humanity is. Living in a zombie apocalypse and still dancing in the rain. Singing songs with my friends. Drinking beer. Go on a road trip? Smash my zombie crush? No idea. Perhaps the world will end tomorrow. Perhaps I'll never get to talk to the people I love again. Perhaps I'll run out of toilet paper and have to ask for it from a guy climbing down my building's water pipe. Perhaps. Who can be sure? Not us. Not yet. But we can dance in the mystery all along, with the dance being the point itself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a YouTube video every day for the next 30 days, or at least I'm going to try to, cause I really want to do this YouTube shit, man. And I'll try my best to do it. And this video was heavily inspired by Akira B1A. If you like philosophical content, go check out his channel. I love this guy. I order you to go check out his channel, okay? Also, like, comment and subscribe, or I'll wipe my hands in your curtains.